Emma's breath caught in her throat, and she stumbled backward, her heart pounding in her chest. "Ryan, what is that?" Ryan's hand trembled as he slowly lowered his flashlight. "I don't know, but we need to get out of here. Now." Downstairs, Jake had been exploring a different part of the mansion, his flashlight casting long shadows on the walls as he walked. He had found himself in what appeared to be a dining room, the long table still set with dusty china and tarnished silverware. The chairs were pushed back as if the occupants had left in a hurry, and the air was thick with the scent of decay. Without another word, they bolted from the room, slamming the door behind them. They ran down the hallway, their footsteps echoing through the empty mansion as they made their way back to the staircase. Jake's flashlight flickered as he moved around the table, his unease growing with each step. There was something about this room that felt off, as if the past was clinging to it, refusing to let go. He could almost hear the echoes of conversations long since silenced, the laughter of people who had been dead for decades. As he reached the head of the table, Jake's flashlight beam landed on a tall, dark figure standing in the shadows. He froze, his heart racing as he realized that the figure was not a ghostly apparition, but a man who was very much alive. The man was dressed in an old-fashioned suit, his face hidden in the shadows. He stood perfectly still, his eyes fixed on Jake, as if he had been waiting for him. Jake's breath caught in his throat as he slowly backed away, his mind racing with thoughts of how to escape. But before he could move, the man spoke, his voice low and cold. "You shouldn't be here," he said, his words cutting through the silence. Jake's heart pounded in his chest as he took another step back, his mind scrambling to process the situation. The man's voice, cold and emotionless, echoed in the room, sending chills down Jake's spine. He tightened his grip on the flashlight, trying to muster the courage to respond, but his voice seemed to have abandoned him. The man stepped forward, revealing more of his form. His face was pale and gaunt, with hollow eyes that seemed to pierce through the darkness. There was something deeply unsettling about him, something that made Jake's instinct scream to run. But his legs felt rooted to the spot, as if the very floor was holding him in place.